Hey everyone, figured it was time for an update on the little D5 or D3. I guess it'd be like a D5K series, but anyways, almost caught myself where getting carried away and almost didn't get a chance to do a video before starting to button this thing up. Got a little ways to go yet and remembered to post something, give you an update. So here's where we're at. My servos arrived. It was a couple days after the last post. They came in, so took the servos apart, the high-tech 645 metal gear, got rid of their glued, secured the potentiometer, got rid of the stop so that they're continuous rotation now. But before I show that whole install, I may as well show you the blade. I just finished that up today. It's another high-tech servo, one of those micros. Can't remember, I didn't notice. HS55 by the looks of it, written on there. And here's how she works. There's fully up, and it's strong enough. It'll pick up the front end entirely. So I think that's going to work perfect. Should work not too bad. And like I said, so the way I did it, get this thing quiet down. Just strapped that micro servo with a piece of tin. Whoops. A couple of the M2s, I think. A couple of small bolts in the bottom. And what I really like about it too, so I ended up, like I said, I mentioned before, drilled through the blade. And this rod, the nice part is, she's a snug fit, but just slides right out. So now the blade's all free. You can take that all off. That's all still standard Bruder. And the whole linkage arrangement, the whole servo comes out without undoing the entire clamp. Like it worked out perfect. I cannot complain. And it'll just be a matter of life and durability out of that little micro servo if it can handle it, and if not, we'll go from there. And otherwise, I've got plenty of room. I got no binding. The blade seems to pick up nice and equal. This is a real rigid, like stainless steel rod that does not flex much. And you notice, and if you're wondering, somebody on YouTube, thank you very much. They had the idea, lead weights, like for a vehicle. So I went and bought, this is like a 2-pound box for dirt cheap, and it's all 1 ounce, quarter ounce, sectioned. Nice thing is, like say, it's heavy, it's got the sticky back, and if one of them doesn't quite fit where you want to stuff it, you can just trim it, because it's lead, it's easy enough. I wear latex gloves while I'm doing that stuff, by the way, but anyway, so yeah, I loaded up the body with it. Got to the point I realized I could really load this down, don't want to get carried away. And here's how my using the mill made some nice clean cuts. Made a strap to secure the bottom and protect and hide the wires from the servos. Also an additional anchor point up in the front. This is tough one-handed, and of course this was the first one I cut, and yep, got carried away, went too far back, didn't have to go that far, but hey, live and learn, clean it up a bit. So for the first, I think this turned out pretty damn good. I am really happy. There was no cursing and swearing. This fit together beautifully. So that's all ready. And yeah, some more weight in the track frames themselves. Managed to stuff, half ounce in there at least, or over that, sorry, into each one. I haven't put it on the scale yet to see how much this thing's going to weigh in at. But and for the cab and the main power, install this little switch right here. So that's going to be the main power for it. Speaking of power supply, 2400 milliamp nickel metal hydrate, 6 volt. And I'm down to just dealing now with making the hubs to get the final drive set up. So I gotta hog this out, I gotta shorten them up, and I'm gonna hog it out to just beyond the sprockets, because as I add bolts into the ends of the teeth for better traction and grip on the chains, they're also going to become the anchor point for the inner core that I'm going to make, which I'm using this high density plastic. This is 1.25 inch diameter. Like I say, not easy one-handed. And so it's oversized, so I'll be able to spec it out and mill it right bang on, slide her in, square, true. Got the center reference point already, so I know I can get it. Yeah, it's going to work out great. Thanks to the mill and the lathe and the beauty of working with Bruder. Love this plastic. It's forgiving, but it's strong, it's durable. And I'm having a blast practicing with the machining equipment and getting myself another little RC set up. So hope you enjoy, and I'll try and keep you posted once I get this thing up and rolling. Thanks for watching.